What's up, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing some spark plugs. We're taking a trip, so I want the best, try to get the best gas mileage out of my vehicle. It already is not very good aerodynamics. It is the Honda Pilot. So on here, these plugs don't have to be gapped. Yes, I know I could stick with the NGKs, but I got the Bosch double platinum or double iridium, sorry. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I already took one out to look at it. And I don't know the last time these got swapped out, so we are gonna do it. I already got this one out, of course. Don't ask me what cylinder that is, because I really don't know. So in order to do this, you have to take out this Allen. Usually these are 10 mils, but you take it out with, I got this cool little wrench that holds bits. What I'm using here, I guess, is equivalent to the Allen, but this one is a T40 Torx. That's all I could find, and it works perfectly fine without rounding out the inside of it. So you break that apart. Do it with your hand. Now you have to disconnect the harness for the coil. Slide it out. Now you got to make sure you know where, if you know, my common practice is whatever this comes out of, put it back in the same hole along with this one, so you can lay them out on top of the motor, engine, and so on and so forth. I know it's kind of hard to get these mixed up because they only go, they're not like your typical spark plug distributor wires. You know, they only go. And yes, my engine is a little wet. I hosed it down. Now some of y'all might be thinking, well, ain't hosing down your engine bad for it, getting it wet? No, it is not. I mean, somebody out there, there's guys out there that is gonna they are gonna disagree with me that it's bad, but if you think about it, the engine gets wet all the time. Say water going in when you're driving through the rain. Water goes through the vents here and past the radiator, goes past the headlights. Momentum will get water on the engine. Totally fine, as long as you don't have, I mean, your piping and stuff is nice and secure and tight. Ain't got no air leaks. Maybe in your intake, you know, easily you can get water in there. If this is not secure very well, it's got a leak. Yeah, of course you'll get water into the intake. You got a bad seal, you know, bad vacuum lines. That's why if you do hose your engine down or take it to a car wash, don't leave it running. Just turn it off, because now you got a vacuum of your engine wanting to breathe, and if you're hosing it down at a faulty area and you don't know, it's gonna want to suck in that water or degreasers or detergents, whatever you're spraying through there. It will hurt your engine. If you got it off, don't spray at the electronics. Then again, majority of these are waterproof. They got a little O-ring, a little orange O-ring back there, and then back here they have the little rubbers around the wires, so it does make it watertight. But yeah, back to the spark plugs. Now the way this is set up on this Honda Pilot, on some of them you can't really shove the extension and the socket in there at the same time, so you have to take the socket off, drop it in there, and then the extension, which is a 5/8 socket, and the extension is a 6-inch extension. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can use something smaller, because maybe a 4-inch, because that's all the way bottom down. Just a regular ratchet, nothing fancy. The Iridium spark plugs, you do not have the gap. They come pre-gapped. I believe you can damage the Iridium tip on it if you try to gap it, but you're not supposed to gap them. Take out the ratchet, pull it out. Now, if you don't have the socket, like I don't have a socket that has a black rubber in it, for the spark plug, you can always just get your coil boot, slide it through the hole, attach the spark plug, and it pulls it out for you. This one is actually burning real. It's burning good. Next thing you do, anti-seize. Get yourself some anti-seize. Put some around the threads. Not much. Just a little bit. Because when you screw it in, it's going to go around the threads. Just drop it in. Or bottom out. Once again, spark plug. Socket. Extension. Never do this right out the gate with the power tool. Always do it hand tight, because you got a chance of cross threading your spark plug in the hole, and you cross thread that, now you're in a world of hurt. And that is it. That's the easy ones. The front ones are easy. Like, I haven't done these, but I showed you one. Easy. The ones in the back. This is a V6. The ones in the back are in here. Oh. Yeah, back here. So that one's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this side, and then we'll jump to the back side. So for the backs, we it's almost have to do it by feel. If you look at the back, it's still, you got a spark plug. You got a coil here, and here. You can feel it. And then you just got to take off the bolts, like I say, by feel. If you've done the front side, then you'll definitely the backs will feel familiar. But you're pretty much doing it blind for the most part. That's a third one, or whatever, third cylinder in the back. And then the plugs, they stay the same. They're on top. And then you just pull these guys out. Wow. Yeah, that one. I thought I was gonna have a problem there with the coolant hose, but no. And the third one, yeah, they all come out pretty good. And of course, you just got to repeat the old spark plug first. I mean, the socket extension, and then the loosening of the spark plug. But it's not really the most comfortable. You see me, I have to lean basically over this. Maybe if you put something soft around here, so you can lean, and then basically you just got your hands on top of the motor. Make sure don't do it on a motor that's on an engine that you just turned off. Make sure it's cool, or almost cool, or maybe a little warm, but not to where you burn yourself, because I couldn't imagine burning your forearms just trying to do spark plugs. But it all depends. But you're never supposed to work on an engine when you just finished driving it. Get your boot. Like I said, I don't have the socket, the special socket. I did at one point, but not too bad. Tip looks a little rounded off. Can't really see it, but it was definitely time for a spark plug swap. And then again, the vehicle did not have like a misfire or a check engine light for that. It's just, I took a trip a few weeks ago, and it was about a three-hour trip, and it was maybe 250 something miles, and I had to fill up almost, what is it? Yeah, well, basically the full tank should have got me there, no problem. I'll put in the mileage of what one of these things do on the screen somewhere. But yeah, for those 250 miles, it feels like I should have filled up less, or not as urgent. But yeah. So like I said, for the backside, it's all gonna be basically by feel and memory in the front. Same thing you did here, doing in the back, but you're not gonna be able to see most of it. But it's everything, from what I've gotten so far, everything's right there. There's no special tools you need besides spark plug, 5/8 spark plug socket that has the low rubber in it. So when you put it in the hole and you pull it out with the extension, it brings out the spark plug with it. But if not, this is just as good as, I mean, it's extra step, but in a pinch it works. But I do that with every other car that I drive, even one without a coil-on plug, just regular spark plug. And sometimes you pull the spark plug out anyways. The socket's so freaking hot, can't hold it, so next best thing, because it's all rubber. But yeah, I think that might end it here. Thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Gilbert, Thrasher Rice Rockets. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you on the next one.